in Coachella Valley. And everyone says, well, what's John like? And for those of you that have seen the movie It's a Wonderful Life, he's Clarence. He's the angel. He's our angel. Now, it makes me nervous that I'm Jimmy Stewart, but we're proud to have John here. We're proud that he's leading the charge with this team that we put together with Shannon and the rest of our executives. And for a moment, if all of the OVG folks would just stand up so we could introduce all of you to the crowd today. I know some of you are already standing in back, but put your hands up in back, the OVG team. Shannon, for the record, just if you're wondering where my favorite team is, because my brother, who's the president of the Kraken in Audible Press Conference, isn't here right now. I own a home in Coachella Valley. I don't own a home in Seattle. So we're proud. We're all proud of. I hope we're all proud of what we've done, where we've come from, our life's work. And one of the things that I'm very proud of on behalf of my family and my partner, Ernie Azoff, our partners, the Kraken and Live Nation, is this commitment that we've made to this arena. It's a $300 million arena, privately financed, and there's been much debate. Manny and I have sat through 3 years now of trying to get this thing. First, we had to find a place at home that was right, and thank God for the Burger Foundation and the partnership that they've created. We're very grateful, Doug, and the Burger Foundation. Then we had to get it entitled, and that was an interesting journey, but a short one. Thank you, Manny, for your leadership. Now we're finishing off all of the permits, and hopefully we'll get that done in the near future. Manny's been right there by our side. But we are committed, and Manny is committed, and the Burger Foundation is committed, all of us, to a world-class arena that the taxpayers don't have to pay for. That's the way it should be done. That's the right way to do it. But we're also committed to a platform and a commitment to the community to use this as an opportunity to make a difference, and we will. You will see us everywhere. We will donate and raise millions and millions of dollars. That's what the Burger Foundation expected us to do day one. That's what Manny expected us to do day one, and that is what we are committed. We are going to make a difference in the valley. We're going to ultimately touch those in need, and we're going to, in particular, create a mecca for the youth. And that is the best part of this whole thing. And today we got the Blaze here again. These guys are my good luck charm. How you guys doing? Great. And along the way, privately financing it, creating a point of destination that will bring millions of people, millions, to the valley now. We're going to drive tourism. We're going to drive retail. We're going to drive the restaurants and bars. We're going to be one of the largest drivers of new visitors to the Coachella Valley with the rest of our partners in the tourism business here. We're also going to impact the kids, and we're going to impact the community in a positive way, but we're going to win. And so the other thing we're committed to, and I know Troy's here, and he has to put up with us because he's my son-in-law, so he has to hear this from me every night. Poor Troy has to go home and listen to me. I'm proud I have 18 championship rings, and yes, I just got my Raptors ring the other day, now that we're open to talk and visit with my Canadian partners and brothers. 18 rings, and we're not done now. And so we are dedicated to doing something special with your team. First professional sports team for Coachella Valley. We understand what you expect out of us. We understand the pressure. We understand the expectations. We won't let you down. This is going to be an amazing journey that we will now all travel together with this arena and with this team. So we've spent an enormous amount of time in the community. We have great partners that have come on board, and we're going to be completely sold out of our suites and our premium. Couldn't be going better. We have 3,000 season ticket deposits already, and the campaign really just begins today. I think we're going to sell out of all of our season tickets. I think we're going to be the first AHL team that sells out every game. I think this is going to be an overwhelming success on and off the ice. That's what we had to live up with when we thought about this logo. That is the dream, and I've been preaching this to my staff the last 2 days. We dream big. We try to think outside the box on what we could do for this community, this valley, with this arena and this team. And that's what drove us ultimately to create a logo and a name that represents all of Coachella Valley, not just a city in Coachella Valley. It is a logo that we want to be respected and in demand everywhere with sports, and everywhere where people ultimately talk about the great sports teams. We want everyone to know when they see this logo that we represent in a professional way, in a very positive way, and in a very ambitious way, Coachella Valley. So with that, let me introduce a video now, and we're going to unveil the name.
Oh, this side too.
So thank you guys for always being with us. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. So it's a beautiful logo. We really want to thank our partners and our parent club, the Seattle Kraken. So they really threw a lot of time and energy at this. We went through lots of different names. We obviously did an awful lot of outreach through the media here and through our base, our database that we already have with all of our season ticket holders. We got a lot of opinions in. Love the Firebirds. It's what this valley stands for. It's what we all love about living here, what I love about living here. I love the weather. I love the mountains. This is a wonderful place, and I'm blessed to be a part of your community. We wanted that name to represent this community, and we wanted it to be a name that when people heard the Firebirds, they knew we were talking about Coachella Valley and how beautiful this particular valley is that we all have a wonderful opportunities to live in. So we think this name will do us proud here in the valley. We think this name will be one that we can get behind. Absolutely love the colors. You'll see we got a little bit of the Kraken in there with the eye and the blue, but at the same time, we thought it was really important to be a logo that's standalone and represents the first professional team in Coachella Valley. So we're excited about this logo, we're excited about the name, we're excited about the expectations it now creates for all of us to do something special. So with that, Shannon, I'm going to turn it back over to you and let you take this, unless you want to give me more barbs or something. All right.
Now, doesn't that just get your creative juices flowing? Like, you guys, we are going to be the crown jewel of the Coachella Valley. We are all so fortunate to be part of this. This is going to be the most exciting thing that's happened to us in years, other than going golfing or swimming in our pools. We have something else to do now at night, and it's going to be awesome. So, the branding team, this is amazing, it's exciting, we love it, and we're just going to launch right from here. It's going to be awesome. Now, I'd like to introduce to you the new president of the Coachella Valley Arena and our AHL team, Steve Fraser. Steve is an experienced sports leader with more than a decade of experience in building exceptional sales and operations teams. Steve is instrumental in helping grow the Ontario Reign organization, which is our closest AHL competitor. And he is big on family, community, and he's very excited to bring this team and this arena to our town. Please welcome Mr. Steve Fraser.
Welcome, everybody. First of all, I have a few thank yous I need to make, so just bear with me and we'll hold the applause at the end so we can get through it quickly. First and foremost, I want to thank my wife, Michelle, and my boys, Noah and Everest. We are very excited to call Coachella Valley home, and we'll be moving to the area in the next few months, and we're very excited about it. Additionally, I want to thank Tim and Francesca and Todd Lewicki for entrusting me and our team for bringing the 32nd AHL franchise to Coachella Valley and its 9 cities: Palm Springs, Desert Hot Springs, Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, Indian Wells, La Quinta, Indio, and Coachella. Also, a huge thank you to our leadership team of Joyce Sudzik, Troy Bodie, Shannon Miller, Joanne Armstrong, John Bolton, and Ruth Hill for helping me get everything rolling here today. And definitely, the most important part of our business, and that's why we want to have you all help us with this, is our ticket sales. I want to thank Frank Torres and his team for all the work that they've done, and they're going to work very hard to get you guys in the seats that you want before puck drops next year. I also want to thank Annika Hine, all the work that she's done in getting the front office ready, getting this event ready, and then the retail location that's coming later this month. So what an amazing video, right? I want to thank Cord Media, Jonas, Adam, and Catherine for all your work. It was tremendous and a lot of fun. And check out those great displays. I want to thank Nicole over at Planet Printworks for all of her work in getting that done. And then when you leave here, we're going to have merchandise for you. And that was all done by Mike Cadis and the guys over at Brown & Gentlemen. I want to thank you guys all for that. Additionally, what has happened while you've been sitting in this room, we have launched our website, cvfirebirds.com, and you can also go and check out merch on our e-commerce site at shop.cvfirebirds.com. So we hope that you check all that out. And then again, later this month, we'll be having a ribbon cutting for our retail store on El Paseo Drive. So huge thank you to them. I also want to thank Ethan Kaminsky and his work on the videography, photography for the arena and the team, and Larry and Sam with Scoop Media for helping coordinate all the media here today. Thank you for helping put all this together here. And then finally, Ruan and Greg here at Classic Club. As you can tell, we're going to start utilizing this as kind of our launching point for other press releases and things that we do. So thank you guys. This is fantastic. You're amazing. I want to give a round of applause for the Desert Blade. Tim is definitely committed in making that practice facility ready to go for you guys. And Troy and I are going to be working hard to get everybody in the Valley to at least understand hockey and come out to the rink, learn how to skate, and be part of all the cool things that that we're doing at the community center once it's up and running. And with that, I also want to thank Brian Gundel for making the brand for the team here. And the Firebirds partnered with Brian. He's a graphic designer, Brian Gundel Graphic Design Company, to identify the team's identity. He's an award-winning graphic designer who developed the Kraken secondary logo, the new brand identity for the San Diego Padres, as well as a rebrand for the Sun Belt Conference of the NCAA. Additionally, he's partnered with Adidas and Under Armour and working with numerous teams in multiple leagues and sports. Please check out briangundel.com when you can check out his latest work. The Firebirds logo takes its inspiration as a spiritual descendant of the Kraken, a creature born of myth and legend. For the Kraken are hidden deep in the dark depths of the ocean, the Firebirds rise above and soar over the high above skies in spirit. The Firebirds embody the yang to the Kraken's yin. And opposite that, they complete each other, fire and ice, sea and desert. We've taken that spirit and applied it to the entire brand. Where the Kraken utilized a palette of ocean blues with a red accent of warning for the eye, the Firebirds have flipped the script. You can see there on the logo, deep blue is still the color. That ties both brands together. But then you have the color palette in flaming red and orange with an ice blue accent for the eye. The design for the bird uses a similar beveling technique as the Seattle's S and another visual tied to our parent organization, which is further being carried out into the team's wordmark. In embracing our roots in Coachella Valley, the type design has shifted from the nautical to embody the mid-century modern architecture, which the Valley has become world famous for. For the secondary logo, which I personally really love there, the Firebirds have looked to our home for inspiration, featuring a palm tree against a field of mountains, showcasing the iconic landscape of Coachella Valley. This is no ordinary palm tree. If you look closely, there's 9 fronds, one for each city in the valley, uniting all of us together under one banner. Finally, we are proud to embrace everyone in this beautiful landscape of ours and are committed to inclusivity. To that end, with it being Pride Week, we're honored to include special variants of our primary and secondary logos for our friends, family, and neighbors in the LGBTQIA+ community. The desert tells a different story every time as we venture into it. And together we will write the legend of this team, these cities, and this valley. Welcome to the rise of the Firebirds.
And special guests, I just have to ask you, don't you envy hockey players? They have such a simple life. Forecheck, back check, paycheck. I love it. No, seriously, there's a lot of pressure on the players and the coaches to win, and as seriously winning is, it's always great to inject a little humor day to day where you can. So one day when I was coaching, I had a player turn to me and say, "Coach, why am I playing on the 4th line?" And I said, because there is no fifth line. But before inviting our final speaker up, I just want to mention Mr. Jerry Bruckheimer. He represents the Seattle Partnership Group, and he will be joining us and the media for a video conference after the event. Mr. Bruckheimer is a very successful film producer, producing blockbuster hits such as Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy, Top Gun with Tom Cruise, and Bad Boys with Will Smith. And he's produced many, many more blockbuster hits. Now, with Mr. Bruckheimer's influence on the ownership group, we consider naming the team Top Guns. And my personal favorite, Bad Boys. But this is what we went with, and this is even better. This is awesome. So for our final speaker today, I'd like to invite up the well-known, well-respected, and well-loved Supervisor Emmanuel Perez.
I'm not sure about the well-loved. We're still working on that. But you know, I'm very proud of this day. And I don't know about you all, but I'm ready. I want to give a special shout out to the County of Riverside, our staff, for working on this diligently. But I want to give a special shout out to my chief of staff, Steve Hernandez, who's also the mayor of Coachella. But he's been on this project, and he's the one that's always on my side, guiding me. So, Mr. President, Steve, thank you.
Thank you.
Bob here as well from our Economic Development Department. Thank you, Bob, as well, for your work. I got a question for Scott White. Is this going to help the tourism industry?
What did you know, man?
All right. I got a question for Gretchen.
Okay.
Is this going to help the building industry, Gretchen?
We already are. We're got guys on the job right now working on this project.
So the answer
we're
is?
happy. Yeah, we're happy.
Yes.
Yes.
Chairman Darrell Mike, is this going to help your casino out there at 29?
Oh, definitely.
That's correct. Council members that are here, is this going to help your city? Is Bill here? Bill, is this going to help 1,000 Palms?
Absolutely.
I really appreciate being here with all of you, and obviously this is important to us for many different reasons that I've already expressed. I want to give a big thank you to Steve Frazier, Tim Nowicki, Oakview Group, Urban Azov, who's not here with us today, John Bolton, Francesca Bodie, I haven't seen her this morning. Thank you all for embracing us, for embracing the Coachella Valley, and quite frankly, for coming to 1,000 Palms, an unincorporated area that's going to help this community quite a bit. And I appreciate the fact that it's the Coachella Valley Firebirds. And it's all of us. We're all part of this now, which is beautiful. It's not, like you mentioned, Tim, it's not one city. It's not just one area. It's the entire region of the Coachella Valley. And we're all going to win. We're all going to gain. And especially the youth, and especially, quite frankly, those individuals that are underserved. This is going to create jobs for them, better paying jobs. This is going to help our areas that still need clean drinking water. This is going to bring the revenue that's necessary so I can build up more affordable housing. Working with you, Doug, to make sure that happens. That's why this is so important to us. It's going to bring the revenues that are necessary so that everybody can win. And not only the Firebirds, but our community members. Now, I want to give props to the Oakview Group team for what they did, which was unprecedented in their outreach efforts to our communities. They showed up at every 1,000 Palms Community Council meeting and provided updates on an ongoing basis. They joined the 1,000 Palms Chamber of Commerce and reached out and met not only with the community this is located in, but with surrounding communities as well. It speaks so much to the relations that they built and formed that over 300 supporters Individuals and leaders came out, the business community, well-respected organizations came out and said, we support this program, we support this effort. This is also going to help Cal State University San Bernardino one day to become Cal State University Palm Desert campus.
Yes.
One day.
Yes.
Our hospitality program. It's going to definitely support those efforts as well. And as you already have heard, $300 million in investment, 1,500 jobs, and $11 million annually in tax revenue. Come on. That's easy. That's easy. So, on behalf of Riverside County, specifically the 4th District, specifically the Coachella Valley, I want to say thank you to all of you that are supporters, to Tim and your team. Let's get cracking.
Thank you, that was awesome. On behalf of all of us at Oakview Group, thank you for joining us on this monumental day. Now, we invite you to join our team and our dream. If you haven't done so already, please see our sales rep and consider making a deposit for seats or suites. And please check out our Firebird website. We launched live today, so we are live and you can get merch at that website. So take some time today or over the weekend and please join our team. And as a thank you from Oakview Group, when you depart today, you can pick up a gift bag. It's a team gift just from us to you to say thank you for being here on a special day. Now the ceremony is over, but the celebration continues. We now have a reception. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming. Have a good time.